By 2030, you will be astonished where Tesla will be with its master plan part 3. Friends, at the latest ONS conference in Norway, Stavanger, Norway, Tesla CEO Elon Musk made some stunning predictions about the future of information, about the future of electric vehicles, and you will be astonished where Tesla will be in 2030. And in this report, I'm going to tell you all about that. But if you like this report and find it informative, please like it and give us thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Armen Harayan from torquenews.com. So by 2030, you are going to be very much astonished where Tesla will be with its master plan part 3. As I said, a couple of days ago on the weekend, Tesla CEO Elon Musk was in Stavanger, Norway, with at the latest ONS conference. In fact, there was a disruption at the conference because an environmentalist group, young people, triggered the alarm while Elon was on the stage. I reported that in our Torque News YouTube channel. Anyway, so at the conference, Elon Musk made some very stunning predictions about the future, and you're going to be astonished where Tesla will be in 2030. What are the steps to get to sustainable energy, and what are the limiting factors? How can these be accelerated, the steps to get to sustainable energy? Musk will also likely announce a new gigafactory this year, probably 2, maybe one in Canada, another one in Indonesia. I'm expecting at least 2 gigafactory announcements by the end of this year. He also shared where he thinks electric vehicles will be in 2030, and he said about 50% of new cars will be all electric by then. I'm so excited because if the 50% of new cars are all electric, I imagine how clean the environment may become and how clean the air that we breathe will be. And 2030 is only about 7-8 years away, and things are going to get better and better by each year, hopefully. Anyway, Elon Musk was asked about risk, and he immediately made a joke about Twitter. He said that with information, people want to know if the information is accurate and representative of the whole picture, not only the part, and to be able to believe what they read, and that it isn't too biased, or to at least understand the bias, if it's the biased. Social media should open source their algorithms on what information is shown and why. Elon believes in the free flow of ideas. He likes to err on the side of free speech with the boundaries of the law. Elon Musk has been a great disruptor of technology and space, notes Jeremy Johnson at Torque News Tesla reporting team, which has a very nice story on this subject, and I will have the link in the description of this video. So please, friends, take a look at that. So Johnson says Elon Musk doesn't aim to disrupt just to do that. I mean, technology and space. He thinks about what set of actions will lead to a better future. In order for humanity to have a compelling future, he says we must have a clear path to a sustainable energy future. I personally believe in order for humanity to have a compelling future, the humanity needs to have faith in God and also fight against its evil passions. Anyway, this is my personal opinion, and I think you need to know about where I stand on these things, as I'm a Christian. But let me follow. He doesn't demonize oil and gas. I mean, Elon Musk, because he said that we need to continue to drill oil and gas because the current infrastructure for electric cars doesn't support the immediate passage to electrification. And he said this is necessary, oil and gas drilling, for civilization to function, and he thinks right now we need more oil and gas while moving as fast as we can to sustainable energy. The 3 pillars to sustainable energy are the generation of sustainable energy, solar, wind, nuclear, battery storage, and electric vehicles. So the 3 pillars to sustainable energy are the generation of sustainable energy, battery storage, and electric vehicles. And sustainable energy is generated through solar, wind, and nuclear power. Ocean wind can also be an essential renewable resource. Now, here is the future of disruption. Prepare to be astonished, Elon Musk said, in the next 10 to 15 years, and that by 2030, half of new cars will be electric. That's just his best guess. By 2035, it might be 80%. He says it could even be higher than those numbers. With this minimum threshold, if Elon Musk is right and Tesla is selling 20 million vehicles by 2030 and Tesla's fleet is around 100 million, then what shares of new vehicles in 2030 will Tesla have, with 50% sold being electric? That's an important thing. If in 2030 50% of cars sold in the world are going to be electric vehicles, what would be the Tesla shares? Do you know any answer? Can you make any educated guess? Let me know, friends, but let me know your base. Why you think like if it will be 10%, 20% or 30%? Imagine that the other car makers are going to improve their quality as the electrification will become the norm. This assumes a 90 million yearly total being sold, 90 million cars yearly. This means that Tesla may have about half of the vehicle market in 2030. This is astonishing. That's Jeremy Johnson's opinion, that Tesla may have half of electric vehicles by 2030. Do you agree with him? Let me know, friends, your thoughts. There will likely be challenges in the future, and in addition, by 2030 and before it, consumers who are buying gas cars over electric vehicles will be dealing with difficult economics, especially when you get FSD and can have your car be a robotaxi in a few years. Producing ICE vehicles, that's internal combustion vehicles, in 2030 would be a big mistake, as more and more infrastructure happens, including charging and battery and powertrain technology continues to improve. Gas cars have no rate of improvement technology. In fact, I think that more and more people will start thinking about electric vehicles because, in 2030, I don't know if there may be lots of gas stations, and who would start a gas station? Things are going to change, and that change is going to further speed up the change to electric vehicle adoption. By the way, like this video, friends, that will help us to put it in front of more people according to Google's YouTube's algorithm, and you will have more people to know about electrification, these things, and help to speed up the transition. So the car industry is moving rapidly toward electric. Countries and states are making zero emission mandates. Are there any worries with supply chains? What do you think? Let me know about that. Are there any worries about supply chains? One of the limiting factors is the rate at which one can grow battery production. This is lithium, cathodes, anodes with different materials. There takes a ton of processing to take the ore or metal into battery grade materials. That's the limiting factor. And there is an astonishing factor number 2. This is the astonishing astonishing factor number 2. Tesla has said it will address this limiting factor. The master plan part 3. What are the steps for sustainable energy with limiting factors? He plans on finishing this in a couple of months. The materials he mentioned are a big part of this. So please subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage, because as soon as the Part 3 master plan comes, I'm going to report on it. At least I'm planning on it. Musk says that raw materials aren't the problem. Lithium, carbon, and iron are everywhere in the world. It's processing these materials that is the challenge. This is why I'm going to expect to see a lot of factories change for processing raw materials. Tesla is most likely going to get involved in material processing for batteries if Tesla wants to be rather independent in its battery supply. Master Plan Part 3 will most likely include Tesla having plans to process the raw materials for batteries at a large scale. What can be done to accelerate this process? Tesla is trying to do it. He believes, Elon Musk, that world is already on track to reach 50% electric vehicles by 2030, even without any innovations. Tesla's Master Plan Part 3 will most likely try to increase this percentage over even more. It could be 80% by 2030, especially with innovation. There is no limiting functions. It's how many years will it take to process raw materials, turning ore into battery grade materials. That will set the pace of electric vehicles. This is an optimistic and positive message, friends. Things are moving in a good direction, and we can make things faster and better when it comes to adapting to electric car future, cleaning the environment, and breathing good air and giving good air to our children. Tesla continues to invest in China and Europe with giga factories, and there will most likely be an announcement or two of a new giga factory this year. Tesla is also an AI company, and Elon Musk is a technologist. Elon Musk is focused on Starship getting to the orbit and having Tesla car being able to do full self-driving. So let me know your thoughts. What do you think of Tesla and the potential of Master Plan Part 3? Will it be 50% or 80% of new cars as electric vehicles in 2030? This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Please like this video if you found it interesting, and also subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so after you've subscribed so you don't miss my next coverage. God bless you, and I'll look forward to reading your opinions in the comment section about the questions that I raised in this report. Have a great day.